Today we are back on the Windchaser map in FS19. The job for today will be to build a garden shed. We'll be heading over to get the equipment in our 2019 Chevy 1500. Let's take a quick walk around before we head on out. This is a 2019 model year High Country fully loaded. We do have the 6.2 liter V8, which is definitely the perfect engine for the truck. And we do have a set of aftermarket wheels and tires. Today we will be using the new Kubota Skidsteer and the new International Flatbed. We will be hauling in the shed, building a gravel pad for it, and putting it in place. This will be a pretty big project, but we should be able to get it done in a half day. The Chevy 1500 is one sweet truck, just over 2,000 miles on it since I picked it up from the dealership. Let me know down below in the comments, should we move the landscaping series to a new map and get back to projects? There has definitely been some cool maps that we could probably move to and get the series back up and running. Now I do prefer the V8s here for pickup trucks, and it's nice that we did get a big old 6.2 liter and we made it over here to the equipment. We'll take a quick walk around before we head to the job site. Here's our International Flatbed 4900. Here is the garden shed. It's a 12 by 10 foot, and I believe it's 7.5 foot tall doors on it. Now we do have the power fork ready to go, and we will be using the gooseneck trailer, so we actually have to open up that to get to it. But here's the 25 foot gooseneck trailer with a new Kubota. This is pretty cool. It's the Kubota SVO 95. It's the 2-speed, and I do prefer the tracks for jobs like this. So this will be cool to break it in and to try it out. We do have 10 tons of gravel at the job site ready to go that was delivered this morning, so we'll be using the bucket for that. We have the tiller and also another tiller to break it up and to give a much smoother ground. So let's hop here in the International and let's get going. Now we do have to fold up that as well. That's such a cool feature, having that gooseneck hitch tucked below the deck, and that way we don't have any problems there. And the shed is a bit off center. That's because we do have the pallet fork. I really wanted that to stay on. It's a little bit easier for loading and unloading. Now for these videos, I am trying to be as roleplay, as realistic as we can. I really do like it, and many of you guys have been liking the roleplay videos for Farming Simulator. This is one awesome setup though. I'm really excited that we got this truck here in the game. It looks so cool, and I really do like that gooseneck feature. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Mine's been great so far. Now this is a bit of a heavy haul and a bit of a kind of an oversized shed, but we do permits when they do get big enough. But this is one awesome truck. All these new mods I did feature in a review if you guys would like to check it out. So first up, we will have to kind of dig up the ground, remove all of the grass, put down the gravel, and then finally we will put the shed into place. And with this shed, they do want kind of a 10-foot area in front of it because they'll be going in and out. They don't want mud. And this is a pretty nice shed. We'll take a full look on the inside once we kind of get it into position. And we made it over here. You guys can see 10 tons of gravel, just over, I believe, I think they said $120 for that gravel. That's not too bad. And we'll pull forward here. When we do get the shed, I definitely will back the truck into the driveway. I don't want to be crossing this busy road. Let's get the Kubota warmed up here. It is just over 50 degrees. We definitely want that to get warmed up, ready to go. So here it is, all the gravel, 10 tons. It should be enough. It might be a little bit too much, but that's okay. So the shed is coming back here in this flat leveled area. So right about here is where we are putting it. So let's hop in the Kubota, and we have to get to the red attachment first. If you guys do enjoy these videos, let me know down below here in the comments. I really do enjoy the landscaping, the lawn care videos, and I have plans to bring back the landscaping series in FS17. That will be pretty cool. There's lots of equipment we could still put to work and that we haven't used before. And in 19, we will be moving to a new map, and I have a completely redesign for the landscaping series. It's going to be as realistic as possible, 1 to 2 skid steers, and it will be kind of starting with little equipment and building the business to as big as we can get it. Now, I do prefer the tracks here for the grass. We won't be tearing it up, and I definitely don't want to go on the same area twice, multiple times, to cause the grass to kind of get flattened down to the point where we can't recover. But let's get this going here. This should be able to dig it right up, no problem. And there we go. So we got it lowered down, and we'll just kind of keep going here. I'm very excited to have this Kubota here in the game. Big shout out goes out to Machine Modding on Facebook for releasing it. He's been releasing some pretty cool trucks. The other Bobcat Skidsteer, the GMC in the 2020 trucks as well, the single rear wheel and the dualies. So great mods by him, and I appreciate all that he does in the community. Coming up next week, we will have a few new series coming. I am working on GTA 5 as well. You guys have been asking for it. There have been a few updates for the game, and that I have to work on. Reinstall all of my mods, all of those cool cars and trucks have to get reinstalled. But once that's done, we should be good to go. That was all we had to do here with it. Really not too much with this, and we have a little bit to do there with this big rake. I've been waiting for a flatbed truck like this for quite a long time. Really do like it quite a lot, and I can't wait to use it. And possibly with the new landscaping series, we might get it. And it actually does also have an option for a dump insert that we have, which is pretty neat. Now this should be all we really need to kind of get this ground leveled and kind of a little bit better than what it currently is. And let's get it lower down. Oh yeah, there we go. Now it is pretty hard to see the difference, but there is a difference. And I will be moving the landscaping series to a new map, maybe Nebraska if you guys would like. I definitely don't want all my videos to be on the same map every day. I do like changing up the maps. And we do have some multiplayer content coming, which should be pretty cool. Now this Kubota Skidsteer is very, very wide. That's one thing I have noticed, but I haven't really found any areas where we've had problems with it being so wide. And now it's time for the gravel work. In the summer, I definitely want to do a multiplayer role-play landscaping server. I think that would be pretty cool. We all show up to the shop, kind of get the job for today. I'll go out and get to use a piece of machinery and get the project done. Now the bucket I am using is from the Bobcat Skidsteer. I actually just took off the logos, and I think it kind of fits this one pretty well. So you definitely don't want a bucket that's too big or too small, and you want the one that's made or the right size for the machine. Now I think we might not use all of this gravel. That's okay. They said they had a few little touch-up areas alongside the driveway. They were going to use it if we didn't. How much do we do? Yeah, we 3-4 buckets should be all we really need. And that it almost kind of seems to be 3-4 buckets here. Yeah, so we might use all of it. I always do try to order just a little bit extra. That way we have enough, and they could always use it like they told us they would. I currently am on winter break, which is pretty exciting. I will be going back to school probably mid-January, which is nice. And I hope everyone's school year is going pretty well. Mine's been awesome so far. I really enjoyed my classes, and I will also get a few new classes this time around. Now with the teeth here, I'm making sure that I'm not kind of scraping. We don't want to be damaging the asphalt. That won't be a good thing. The skid steer though, this one is definitely perfect, and for lifting the shed, this is the right size as well. Now I was looking into building a map, but I actually found a few problems with kind of the texture side of all the files and how the buildings will be. So until I can kind of figure that out, maybe we will have to delay it. And along with the Kubota and the John Deere, I just don't have enough time to really get those worked out. So hopefully I could kind of make some progress on it, but I'm not sure when they will be released. Maybe if someone wants to kind of take over those mods and kind of do them, I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do. And I think that's pretty much it there for the gravel. There looks to be a bucket left, and that will be for the customer. With the skid steer ready to go, but like I did touch upon, I don't want to kind of bring that shed right over 2 lanes of the road, so we'll get the truck backed and making sure that, yeah, this will be on the right side. So we'll leave it like that, and I think this will just be the best thing here for us. Perfect, that looks to be good right about there. And let's kind of do the straps really quickly, all the straps, and then remove them. Perfect. We should be able to get right attached to the fork attachment. I think this is a little bit easier than trying to get the forks on, and also is a much safer way of transporting the forks over here. Perfect, so we got it on. We'll lift up very slowly. We should have enough weight to lift it up. Oh yeah, perfect. And we do have it secured correctly. Lower down, don't want too much weight there, and I think the best way is to just kind of travel backwards with it. This is a very nice shed. Really do like it a lot. Nice wood texture, definitely goes well with the property. Little bit further back, and right about there looks to be good. And yeah, we do have the 10-foot path there, so it's kind of back the forks out. This will be a little tricky, more than likely, and it's going to get caught a few times. Let's see, can we do it for a second try? Oh yeah, almost got it. A little bit of a trick I did there, and this is always a tricky thing that I have found. Almost. And then it kind of turns here on us, so we should be able to muscle the last little bit here. Let's see if we can do it. And perfect, so here is the shed. Like I did touch upon, it's a 12 by 10, 7 foot tall. This thing is pretty big. They can probably fit a lawnmower in here, a push mower, and some of their garden tools, which is great, and the job is done. So that came out pretty well. I really do like that quite a lot. So let's get loaded back up and head back over to the shop. Now we do have quite a lot to get loaded up as well, and it would be pretty cool to put some on the flatbed, but we should have enough room on the trailer, so I don't think we really need to do that, and that needs to go on a little bit further. Let me know if you guys would like longer videos as well. Actually, we'll just put this on the truck, that way it's kind of out of the way. I think I will be increasing the overall video length of the majority of the videos, probably to 15 to 20 minutes instead of 10 to 15. I think that's going to be a kind of a nice thing to do. Let's get this truck ready to go, and then I don't want to be putting this skid steer on the trailer because I don't think that's too safe. Let's get the hazard lights going. We will be adding this Kubota to the landscaping series when we do another video with it. I'm not sure when, since it is kind of the plowing season, but I am thinking we might move to a whole new map and kind of start that series back up. So let me know down below, guys, should we kind of get going on the landscaping series? I actually have a new shop. I want to kind of find an office area as well. I think a nice office would be a pretty nice add-on as well. But we got everything loaded up here, which is great. We'll head back and call it a day. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video, getting to build that garden shed here for one of our customers. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one and subscribe for more.